auto join global chat. So I think this needs to happen. A lot of players don't know about global chat that each server have, and Wildstar doesn't have a global chat by default. So I think new players should automatically be joined to a global chat, either the one that players created or a one that Carbine creates, because it's just a lot easier for new players to ask other people to play with, ask advice and ask for guilds and all that type of stuff. And for people who are watching this video and don't know how to join the global chat, it's /ch_join space global. So it's /ch_join space global. That's how you join. And yeah, Carbine should make that by default, because yeah, it just makes sense. Solo rated arena queues. Please, 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 Carbine, please make this happen. It's really hard to find a consistent arena member that has a schedule that fits your schedule. I know if you have IRL friends it's really easy, but I'm 27 and most of my friends don't play MMORPGs anymore. They play games like MOBAs and match-based games like that. They don't play MMOs anymore. My suggestion for this is actually really simple. As you can see, we have the arena finder here, arena finder, and here we have rated arenas and practice arenas. People don't do practice arenas. No one does practice arenas. The easiest fix or the easiest solution, no, it's not a problem, but the easiest way to implement the feature that I want is just removing practice arenas, put in solo rated arenas instead, attach a rating to it, and basically just call it a day. That's just what you need to do. Please, 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 Carbine, implement this. It's not that hard. Remove the words, put on the new word, slap on a rating, and boom, you're done. Alright? Please. Item icons. So this is a small thing, but this has been my pet peeve ever since I entered winter beta a long time ago. So basically every single item looks way too similar in your bags. Look at my bags. For example, you have gloves, level 19 gloves and level 9 gloves, which looks exactly the same in terms of icons. In my opinion, item icons are part of the game art, so it shouldn't be so similar for every single gear. And the worst part of it is that heavy armor and light armor looks exactly the same. They look exactly the same as medium armor. There's absolutely no way to distinguish items in your bag without actually having to hover over them. As you can see, light armor and medium armor. But if you look at the icon underneath it, underneath the cross, it's exactly the same. One is light armor, one is medium armor, and they're exactly the same. I think that's an issue. It's really annoying to have to... I usually love doing bag management, but in Wildstar it's just a pain because all of the icons being exactly the same, you just don't know what you're looking at without hovering over every single item. So that's a little small thing, not a huge thing, but it's a huge pet peeve of mine ever since I started playing Wildstar. PvP in a housing plot. I wanted this feature ever since I created my first arena housing plot. Seriously, the potential of it is insane. Imagine how much player created PvP content there could be. That's a win-win situation for Carbine and for the players. So basically what I want to happen is that you can toggle your housing plot for PvP, and when you pop up the public housing plot list, all the PvP plots will be marked with a PvP mark. People have created the most amazing housing plots. Think about what kind of BGs or arenas people will come up with. Some people might say, well, why don't you just duel in your arena or your battleground or whatever? Well, there's two reasons why you can't do that. One, duels have a range, so basically if you go too far away, the duel will end. Even my arena, which is half a plot, is too big for dueling. If you go from side to side, you will just end the duel. And the second and most important reason is that duels are only 1v1, so no 4-man free-for-all battles or anything like that is possible with dueling. Just the possibilities are endless, and I really hope Carbine does this one of these days. For the love of God, Carbine, please make dice, costumes, mounts and mount flares account wide. I'm gonna go balls to the wall and say it's not only my wish, but it's the wish of at least 99.5% of the player base. Seriously, that's something you really need to do. And I know I've heard some rumors here and there that it's gonna happen, but it needs to happen fast. So please make them all account wide. Thank you so much. The text is so incredibly tiny. Please, Carbine, please. I don't want to play this game with a magnifying glass in my hand. Please, look at all this chat and all the text everywhere. Look at the tooltip. Just look everywhere. The text is incredibly small. Like, please, Carbine, do a revamp of all your texts, and especially keep in mind the colors. Like, look at these colors. Why would you have green on green? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You need to have different colors that pop out. Look at the yellow. The yellow pops out from the green. You know, you need to revamp your text coloring and your text size everywhere in the game. It's not a huge thing, once again, but it's something that just makes the game way better, in my opinion. Alright, let's move on to the next point. So this is gonna be a huge one, and I don't expect this kind of change to happen anytime soon, or ever for that matter, because that's my wish, my personal wish, and I don't know if people agree with it and if people want the same thing that I want. But here's my wish: a war plots. You need to take the map, make it like 10 times bigger. I'm just throwing a number out there. 10 times is just a number, just to show you that I want the map to be a big ass map. And then the war plots that we have, like the plugs where we plug all our thing, our base basically. We need to have like four of them per side. And the battle itself needs to be an ongoing fight that lasts for like a week. Something that you can just join in and join out whenever you feel like. So basically what I'm seeing, what I'm envisioning here, what I'm wishing and kind of pushing towards here is something similar to Guild Wars 2 World vs. World vs. World, or Elder Scrolls Online's Cyrodiil PvP. Yeah, I think that would be awesome in Wildstar. I think Wildstar would be so awesome if it had like a huge PvP map like Guild Wars 2 World vs. World, or Elder Scrolls Online Cyrodiil PvP.